as an RVer, want to guess what my number one problem is? Water? Nope. Waste tanks? Nope. Electricity? Nope. Where am I going to park tonight? Nope. My number one problem is this. My number one problem is the internet. As in, can't get enough of it. Today, I share 5 tips I've learned from the road the hard way on how to improve your internet connectivity. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Scott. Welcome to my channel, Go Small, Live Large. In February 2019, I traded living in a traditional house and working from an over-air-conditioned corporate cubicle to full-time living and working in my 21-foot Class B RV, a Winnebago Travato. Her name is Lily. And through that, I've discovered a tremendous amount about myself as I explore North America. In 2019, I've covered 28 states, put on 30,000 miles in this rig, and what I do is I learn and I share with you the places we go, the people we meet, and the RV and van life lifestyle. Really appreciate you joining me today. So let's get into it. Today I give you 5 tips I've learned from the road about internet connectivity the hard way. I want to share those with you now, and I have a bonus tip at the end, so stay to the end to get that bonus tip. Let's get into it. Tip number 5 is to use local businesses. Businesses such as coffee houses, a restaurant, a bar, maybe it's a free public Wi-Fi network such as you would find at Starbucks or McDonald's. I've found those to be good, plentiful. The challenge there is, though, that often the internet speed is not great and the place can be noisy, and you'll have to buy something to access that Wi-Fi. My recommendation is to test the Wi-Fi speed before you buy anything at a restaurant. Can't tell you how many times I've actually gone to some place, spent $10, $15, maybe even $20 on a meal, a drink or something like that, assuming they had good internet access, only to learn that the internet was RV park quality, which means it's terrible. Now I'm sucked into consuming that, having spent that money and spending 10, 15, 20 minutes to eat or drink that, so I can move on to some place that does have better Wi-Fi. So tip number 5 is go to a business, check the Wi-Fi speed before you buy anything. If it's good, fantastic, use that. So tip number 4 is to check with your cable provider to see if they have a public, for subscribers, available Wi-Fi access. So we use Comcast Xfinity. There is Xfinity Wi-Fi that is widely available across the US, but it is in certain pockets. And what I have found is, although it's very localized, the speed is fantastic in most cases. So I am always on the lookout, using my iPad, using my devices for an Xfinity Wi-Fi network that's available, and I access it right in the van. So my advice would be to check with your cable provider to see if they offer a Wi-Fi network outside of the actual house that you live in. Tip number 3, go to the gym. We should go to the gym anyway, but one of the reasons I love Planet Fitness, that's the nationwide membership, gym membership that I use, is in addition to a good workout, they have amazing internet. 9 times out of 10, the internet at the Planet Fitness is way more than sufficient to get a good upload, hugely critical for YouTubers, and downloads. And in Planet Fitness's case, they have a black card membership. That's the one I would recommend getting. It's about $23 a month. Gives you access to the members lounge, which is not in the gym itself, so it's quiet. They have big comfy sofas, and you can kind of lay out, they have tables and chairs actually, and I've been able to actually roll into a Planet Fitness, get a bunch of stuff uploaded, downloaded, even do conference calls for my corporate job right from a Planet Fitness Black Card lounge. And then I would maybe go do a workout or something like that in addition. But I've had no issues in my 1 year full-timing, 30,000 miles of a Planet Fitness refusing me to use their internet in the Black Card lounge. Check out your gym's availability of the internet. And if you don't have a nationwide, I recommend getting Planet Fitness. Tip number 2, get yourself a hotspot. I have 2 of these. This is my Verizon Jetpack. Now, I'm going to frustrate you a little bit here because I'm going to have to have you do some homework. They, being Verizon, no longer offer this. I purchased this back in January of 2019, and in about March, they discontinued this product offering, and from my knowledge, you cannot buy a jetpack and then grandfather into the unlimited package that I enjoy for $70 a month. My advice was to do your due diligence, do your homework, shop the major carrier cellular providers, so Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, and maybe the lesser ones, maybe even like Metro, PCS, something like that. But see if they have a jetpack together, or see if they have a jetpack offering, and then get the jetpack. You want unlimited data. This is actually a prepaid, meaning I pay in advance for the data I'm going to use for that next coming 30-day billing cycle, versus a cellular phone, which is a post-pay. So your cellular phone, you use up all your services, and then they send you a bill. This is the reverse. So check prepay, post-pay, get yourself a cellular hotspot. I love this because I can put this in my backpack. I can take this with me to a park, to a restaurant, to the beach, wherever I go. That's why I love these hotspots. Again, I have 2 of them. I have this one, and I have an AT&T one that I mount in the back. It's more 110. It has to be plugged in. It's big, as you can see. That one is not unlimited. It's 100 gigabytes for a 30-day cycle for $100 for a 30-day cycle. The AT&T hotspot is a backup to this, because when I get to probably more than certainly 300 gigabytes, they really dial me down to it almost being useless. So check the fine print, really talk thoroughly with the person at your cellular store, because you really want to get one of these, number one, but fully understand what it is you're getting into. I had to buy the hardware. It's about $179 for the hardware, and then it's $70 a month for my unlimited Verizon. But again, you're going to do the shopping. I would make a recommendation for you, but probably by the time you see this, or at 6 months later, this could be completely different, and I don't want to mislead you. So my recommendation is to get one at least, maybe even 2. I have a corporate job, and I must have internet wherever I am. That was my CEO's mandate, to let me work full-time from my Winnebago RV, which is great. So not a big challenge. The challenge though is that the data does get dialed way down, and I have to have 2 of them to make sure I have a backup plan. All right, so my number 1 tip for you, and this was a late discovery probably 3 or 4 months ago, was to use the public library for internet. Can't tell you what a gold mine that has been. To use the public library. 3 reasons I love it. First of all, the Wi-Fi is blazing fast in most cases. Number 2 reason I like libraries is that they're quiet. There's tables to work at, and there's free electricity. So I roll in, I get everything set up, I get everything plugged in so it's charging, log onto their internet. The staff is usually very helpful on doing that. This is something they are totally used to. And I use Apple devices, and I've had 0 issues on connectivity. And the 3rd reason I like libraries is it allows me to focus. So I roll in there with a mindset of what 3 things do I need to accomplish in the next 1, 2, 3 hours. And I go in there, and I'm just in total focus mode, got all the internet I need, and I get my stuff done, and then I leave to more interesting, inspiring locations, beaches, parks, ponds, brew pubs, and that's how I roll. So in summary, my 5 tips. Number 5, check with businesses. that offer Wi-Fi, check the speed before you buy anything at their service, and let them know you're leaving because their Wi-Fi sucks. Number 4, check with your local cable provider to see if they have a Wi-Fi access beyond the traditional house that you're buying your cable service for. Number 3, check the gym. They offer Wi-Fi, certainly at Planet Fitness. Love to go there for that reason. Number 2, get yourself a hotspot. Very important. Number 1, the public library is your best friend for fast Wi-Fi, quiet space to work, focus your energy, and then get out of there. Now you'll notice that what is missing on this list? RV parks are not on this Wi-Fi list because 99 times out of 100, RV park Wi-Fi absolutely sucks. It should be against the law for them to say Wi-Fi on why you should stay here, and then you get there and it's useless service. It should be against the law. When I'm president, we're going to make that a law. And in fact, if you advertise Wi-Fi when I'm president, it's going to have to meet a minimum standard of speed. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, RV parks are worthless, so you'll probably be working off of one of these if you're stationary in an RV park. Certainly in a national, state, and county parks, I wouldn't expect it there. So you'll be working if you're stationary. Otherwise, drive to those locations I mentioned. So here's the bonus tip. All right, here's my bonus tip. What you're looking at is the home screen of my iPad. And this is the bad boy we want to talk about right here. This is an app. It is free. It's called Speedtest. Sorry, that's not coming out very clear. Download this app for your iPad, your computer, your phone, and load this. It's free. There is a paid version that just removes the advertising, but the functionality, to my knowledge, is the same either way. So what it is, you launch the app and you get this big button. I love these kind of apps. One button does the job. So it's connecting to the internet, and I'm going to show you this here in just a second. And you can see that the internet speed is not great. Let's see where we're connected here. So I'm actually connecting to the Jetpack. This is kind of funny. And it's funny because the cellular service from Verizon at home base is absolutely terrible. As witnessed by this speed. So what it does, it measures the speed. That's the kind of the teal line here, that first measurement of internet download. So content coming down from the internet over cellular into my device is 0.55 megabits per second, which is absolutely terrible. That's actually RV park quality, which is great. Example. And then upload, which is, if I'm uploading a video, it's 0.22 megabits per second. So that is absolutely horrible. What we'll do is we'll run this in the backyard so you can see the difference between good connectivity and bad connectivity. Again, this is RV park quality if it connects at all. The bonus tip here is to get that app on your device. And what I do now, again, learn the hard way, is on tip number 5 was to go to a business, right? Is I roll in with my phone and I check, do you have offer Wi-Fi? Yes. What's your password? You haven't bought anything yet. I'm not buying anything until I check your speed. They give me the password. I check the speed with that app. And if it doesn't register something reasonable, I'm like, you guys don't have good internet service. I can't spend any money here. Let them know you're leaving because their Wi-Fi sucks, even though there's a Wi-Fi sticker on the door. Very important. And then I keep moving. That's the bonus tip. Get this app, use it. Let's go experiment in the back. We'll call it a wrap. All right, so here we are coming into home base backyard. You might ask yourself, why would anybody want to leave this and go live in a van? It's a good question, but that's what we're doing. Okay, so let me show you this difference in speed. I'm going to park this right over here, and this is outdoors. We have a hotspot right here, a Wi-Fi it's a Google Home, and then one over here in the Tiki Bar, Google Home. So let me show you. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is that I've disconnected that I am connected rather to my home base Wi-Fi here, which is Seabreeze. So that's what it's testing the speed on. And you saw what it was like inside in the Verizon Jetpack. So I'm going to press go again. Again, now it's pulling off the internet speed here, and this should be a significantly different experience. It's still not great. That's funny, but there it goes. But you can see that it is measuring again. This is the download. So we're getting 21 megabits, and now it's doing upload. So up to the internet, down to the internet, megabits per second is what we're measuring. This is pretty good, and I would say this is generally what I would like to see in a minimal business, library, gym setting. So I hope you got something out of that. Really enjoyed making that video for you. It's again, the number one problem I have is the internet. Those are my 5 tips to having a better internet experience. You might be going, but what about a Wi-Fi extender on the roof? What about a cellular booster? Different topic, different day. This is just 5 quick things you can do to make internet access quite a bit better for your situation. If you like that, give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Until we meet again, I wish you to journey on.